Ladies and gentlemen, before we start this video, I wanted to go ahead and share with you our last donation to a Texas food bank. For the fund drive that we had in the month of March is going to be to God's Closet Camp Country Cares, and they are out of Pittsburgh, Texas. Now, right now, all I'm going to do is go through the donation process with you so that you can see that everything is done as I said I would do it, as I like to be as transparent as possible. As you can see here, the $1,863.58 that was left in my PayPal account has been transferred to my checking account. To that $1,863, I will add $460 of monies that I've collected either in cash or in super chats. So now that I've accepted the money going into my checking account, let's go ahead and enter in the amount that we will be donating. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's as easy as that. I actually just got off the phone with the person that handles donations over there, and they said that they saw it come in about 5 minutes ago, which was when I did it. I also had a little chat with the person that I was on the phone with, and she told me that that $2,300, ladies and gentlemen, that was donated will buy a full trailer load of food. So she was extremely thankful, and they're actually in the process of catering an event for the senior citizens in their counties that are around them. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I think this has been a great success. I want to thank not only you in the Alaska Prepper community, but all of you within the YouTube Prepper community that used my link to donate to this cause. So thank you very much once again from the bottom of my heart. All right, let's go to the video now. Hello, YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that the prices of everything is going up. However, there are 4 different companies that are actively putting it out there that they are going to raise their prices. So I thought that I'd share the name of those companies with you. That way, if you purchase any items that are made from these companies, maybe you might think about getting it earlier than later. That way you'll be paying lower prices before they raise their prices on the shelves. And it says here under this photo, it says Kimberly-Clark, whose products include Scott toilet paper, had said in January that increases were not in the works. Meaning they said that they were not going to be increasing the price of their goods. However, things change, ladies and gentlemen. Makers of everything from diapers to cereal are starting to feel the strain of higher commodity prices. And some are passing the added costs along to the consumers. And ladies and gentlemen, that some will turn to all, because there's only so much loss that these manufacturers can take. And when taxes increase as well, for these manufacturers, make sure that you understand that the prices at the store shelves will increase also. The Kimberly-Clark Corp said Wednesday it plans to raise selling prices across much of its North America consumer products to help counter rising raw material costs. They also said that its increases, which will be implemented almost entirely through changes in list prices, are needed to help to offset significant commodity cost inflation. You hear that word, ladies and gentlemen, inflation? That's the culprit, all right? That's the culprit of these prices going up, inflation. The makers of Huggies and Scott toilet paper said the percentage increase would be in the mid to high single digits and take effect in late June. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. You're getting this information ahead of time. So now you're going to be able to know what companies are going to be upping their prices even more than what they already have. And you have a little bit of time to maybe stock up on these items before they go up in price. They will apply to the company's baby and child care, adult care, and Scott bathroom tissue businesses. Another company, Cheerios, the maker of General Mills, said it will raise prices to partially offset higher freight and manufacturing costs, in addition to rising commodity prices. Our competitors and retailers are facing the same thing we are. Now, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that they are predicting that they're going to be raising the prices of these goods in the upper single digits. So let's say it's 6 or 7%. Now, this is a problem for people that are on fixed incomes, because usually people that are on fixed incomes, i.e. disability, Social Security, those kinds of things, are on a fixed retirement, their incomes or their salaries, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't go up any higher than what the inflation rate that the Federal Reserve says it is. So for example, last year, I think that Social Security got a 1.3% raise in cost of living. The Federal Reserve says that the inflation rate was 1.7 for last year, or that the CPI was 1.7 for last year. Right there alone, they're losing. They're getting less of a cost of living increase in their fixed income than what the official inflation rate is. However, look at what these companies so far are saying that they're going to raise their prices by, the upper single digits. So your income is definitely not going to be able to keep up with that. And that's what's going to happen to everyone. It's that whether they work or whether they're on a fixed income, things are going to go up in price significantly more than what their salaries or incomes go up every year. Hormel Foods said in February it raised prices of its turkey products, such as GDO ground turkey, to counter sharply higher grain costs. If the rally in the commodity markets were to continue, the company would likely pass along further increases. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, they are not going to lose money. Hormel also said that they raised prices of Skippy peanut butter. J.M. Smucker said it recently raised prices of its Jif peanut butter and that it might do the same with pet snacks because of higher shipping costs and other inflationary pressures. Well, I guess it's time for us to start making our own pet treats, huh, ladies and gentlemen? I was actually thinking about making some of those with some peanut butter, some rice, and some oats, and maybe a little brown sugar. Let me know if any of you have a good recipe for a pet treat. The Smucker's chief executive said retailers are passing increases along to consumers. We only raise prices when costs are meaningfully higher, and we partner with the retailers to make sure it's justified and that we move together. In addition to toilet paper, price hikes are slated for Huggies, Cheerios, peanut butter, and turkey. No doubt that's just the start. The Fed is very pleased that your dollar buys less than a month ago. And they say, are you cheering too? So ladies and gentlemen, what they're referring here is that the Fed is very pleased. The Fed wants to see inflation go up, although it is at the expense of the average person. Because as I've stated before, if you're a millionaire or multimillionaire, does it really matter to you if you're paying $1 more for a box of Huggies, if you have a child, or for a box of toilet paper? Does it really bother you? Does it really make any difference to you if you're paying $1 more for those things? Absolutely not. If you're paying an extra $3 or $4 a pound for ribeye steak, does it bother you if you're a millionaire, multimillionaire? Absolutely not. But if you're the average person on the street trying to put food in your family's bellies and trying to keep a roof over your head and working 9 to 5, 40 hours a week, just barely hanging on to that first rung of the ladder, that extra dollar matters to you a lot. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got something out of this. I will leave the link to this article under the bottom of the description of this video. Having said that, thank you very much for joining in. I have another rice cooking video that's going to be put out later on today, so be on the lookout for that third one in the 5-part series that I'm working on this week. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen, and remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper. I am out.